exercise my spine. Drink a rum just to ease my mind, yeah. I shop like a cutlass. On the road I get in on whatless. With the worst behavior inside the air. To battle a rum I done purchase. If them say jump I jump in. If them say wine I wine in. Me head done nice car watch I don't stumble in. Stumble in, stumble in. Got to find a sweet sugar dumpling. Got to take a wine and something. On my mind is only one thing. Party on my mind. I'm ready to wine. I'm ready to break away. It's carnival time. So when you see me, just clear out the way. Don't care what nobody say. It's time to party. I am a fetologist. Hey, hey. So only feta study. Hey, hey. Alcohol no ma calling me. Hey, hey. So tell them we jump in the party. Jump up in the party. Yeah.
celebrating the 784. 784.
Alrighty. I'll tell you, I'm a little excited today. Welcome to Properly Vincy. Of course, you know, we have to shout out our sponsors first and foremost. Metrocint General, we've got you covered. Hairoun, hold your own, and Pharmacy Plus for Supreme Care and more. It is now 14 minutes past the 12 o'clock hour. We're Properly Vincy up in here. I want to tell you, we're properly Vincy. We real proper. We got the ABC of Calypso with us. That should tell you how proper we are. Alison Beckett Cyrus. I mean, to say that we have a legend in studio is putting it mildly. And I'm telling you, he's going to tell you if you're properly Vincy. He's going to help us today to see how properly Vincy are you. Good afternoon to you. And welcome to the studios of Boom 1069. And welcome to Properly Vincy, Mr. Alison Beckett Cyrus.
Thank you, Jill. It's nice to be here, and I'm looking forward.
You know something, I have to say, I've only met you once.
That's right.
And it was such an honor. I don't remember. I don't know if you remembered. I was excited.
I asked the lady who called to set up this program today. And I told her, for your sake, I'll do it. I remember I was at the TV doing something, and when you learned that I was there, you left you
yes.
was at Hits FM and you came across, and you tell me you can't stay, but you just came to say hello because you're
yes,
a big fan. And
things
did. Like that you don't forget.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I really appreciate it.
Yes.
Now, I got to say something, right? For me, it's hard to pick one track that I love for you. And we know every Vincentian, not every Vincentian, the whole Vincy would know your legendary status. How much you've done, not just for Calypso, but soca on a whole. Give us a little history from when you started. Even, you know what I want to know about too? And I'm dropping a lot of things at you. First, tell us about Small Pin. I don't want this to be any normal. This is not even an interview, right? You just here keeping my company. Small Pin.
I keep an open ear for ideas.
Okay, tell me about Small Pin.
I was staying I'd gone to Barbados to tape a TV show with Alison Hines and Unku from Burning Flames. We were doing this program. I forgot who was the host. Anyway, there was a lady at the hotel. I'm a girl watcher. So the hotel I was staying at, I was watching the lady all week.
I believe you. That sounds stalkerish though, but okay, go ahead.
So when we were going to tape the TV show, the lady ended up in the car. Uh-huh. She asked, she had to go into Bridgetown to take a transport to a different side of Barbados. So I asked them to give her a ride. Anyway, when we drop her off, before we get to we started heading to the TV station. Now I say nice lady, but she a little on the slim side.
Okay.
And Uncle turn and say, little pin does dig hard. And I say to myself, I didn't say anything to anybody. Normally I would say that's a good idea for Calypso, but I didn't. At that time I decided to keep this one in. I said, but that's a good idea for Calypso. And then when I got to writing it now, I realized in St. Vincent we don't say dig, we say truck. Right? So we say we will most say small pin rather than little pin. So I said that I started working it from that idea. We got the title first.
Okay.
Little disappointed?
No. I know there would be a story behind it. I just thought that it would be a bit more dramatic.
Songs, yeah.
What about I think I'm gonna use some of your tracks for Properly Vincy today, because to be properly Vincy you have to know about four the least, 4 Beckett songs.
Okay.
That really top the charts here in Vincy.
Okay.
So that's definitely what we're going to be doing today. That's our first question for the day. And guys, I know you guys are coming through. Once you come through on Facebook, you come in on the live, please share and leave a comment. If you want to get interactive with us, 455-1069. That is our WhatsApp number. If you want to call live on air, 451. And we actually have a caller now. Good morning. Good afternoon. You're live on Properly Vincy.
Good evening, Dr. Beckett.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, nice. First time talking to you since you're a doctor, man. You deserve it, my brother.
Who are you?
From Silent Hill.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I'm your number 1 fan.
Well, thank you.
Are you sure? I'm sure.
I know you have a problem with Nathan and Woody down in Leyu because them is two number ones down there.
Exactly.
Well, them is from my hometown. I talk about
Okay, number 1 Silent Hill or number 1 SVG?
Oh, come on.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Gillian was saying 4 of your songs.
Yes. Well, I wasn't gonna drop it now, but since you call, right?
All right.
We want you to if you can list 4. You sure you don't want to hear the rest of the question? If you can list 4 of Beckett songs, but they have to be the 4 top
hits in St.
exactly.
All right.
The 4 biggest songs in St. Vincent.
Beckett gonna tell you when I name them.
Okay.
Vincy Mahasawanio, Teaser, Yella Rush Me, Small Pin.
Is he correct? Say them one more time.
Well, it's
Teaser,
you have a lot of 4s.
Yella Rush Me, Small Pin, and Vincy Mahas, I tell you.
Yeah, I would say.
I would say he's on point.
Yes.
Let me see, huh? Okay. Definitely. I wonder if I should drop in Calypso Noel, because that is something that there's no Christmas without Calypso Noel, huh?
No, well, if it was Christmas time, then we are bringing that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering if I should have put that in there.
No, but then if you want that, then obviously I want to bring in St. Vincent, I Love You.
When it comes to St. Vincent, it's hard to pick out a 4 big songs.
For real,
because
I'm telling you.
I would put On For Them in there. On For Them was one of the biggest songs I ever had in this country.
Okay.
And unfortunately, it was not road march because of rules back then.
Yeah. What was the hindrance there?
Well, you have to be home. They say we weren't living at home. And there's one time you had to live home 6 months before Carnival and then 1 month before Carnival. There was some real nonsense. But we didn't meet the criteria that year.
Even though you're Vincentians, you're Vincentian, you have to be home.
You have to live here, you're not living here. Yeah, people put up little obstacles and that's pettiness.
That couldn't stop me back there.
For real.
Yeah, well, it didn't stop me. That just motivated me.
Come on, till you reach where you is now.
Go to higher heights, yes.
Yeah, man.
All right. So we will definitely we'll definitely give it to you. Didn't you call before though? Didn't you call before?
Yes.
If you won before, you can't win again, you know.
Well, I will give it to my son.
Yeah.
What do you say? Let me see. Management, just guys, just tell me. Okay. All right. Well, I already have your info. Could you just WhatsApp your son's name for me, and we'll just adjust that.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
You are so welcome.
Thanks for calling, my brother.
Safe. Come on. Jella, rush me.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, guys. 455-1069, and remember, you can leave a WhatsApp message, and you can also, if you know the answers to any of the questions, you can also answer on Facebook Live. All right, the ABC of Calypso is here with us. Can I call you Beckett, or do I have to say Dr. Cyrus?
Well,
I think he was trying to put me in my place and remind me.
Whatever you're comfortable with. I'm cool.
All right, so you know what? Just to have people get accustomed to calling you Dr. Cyrus, we call you. Well, there's already a Dr. Cyrus, you know. Let's let's keep the legendary status.
I am number 5.
For real?
Yes.
Okay. See, I didn't know that.
We have Dr. Cyrus, the surgeon, the original, the great Dr. Cyrus. We have my brother is a PhD in education, Dr. Barry Cyrus. I have a sister is a medical doctor, Debbie, and Clive.
Okay, that's another Cyrus.
Clive Cyrus is my cousin.
Okay.
His father and my mom are first cousins, and he's a medical doctor in the United States.
All right. So
I am number 5. So
number 5.
Yes.
So we will call you Dr. Beckett. I doubt there's
Whatever
any
you're
Dr.
comfortable
Beckett.
with, that's good.
Okay, I will call you that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So Bernadette, I have to tell you, somebody already answered the first question. Dr. Beckett, can you tell us something what do you think are some things that we should know that should make us properly Vincy?
Wow.
Whether it's about carnival or it's about you, or you can just give us some fact that most people don't know about you. You know what? Before you do that, there's an ongoing debate here about the national dish. And there are a lot of people, we know it is breadfruit and jackfish, but we never eat that. We don't really eat that when you see Independence come.
I thought the national dish was breadfruit and saltfish. The late Randy is who corrected me years ago and tell me it's jackfish. I never heard. When I was growing up, was bull jow.
Suppose he's the one who started the rumor that it's jackfish and it was originally saltfish. Because I don't know anybody who actually eats that.
Well, I love jackfish.
Oh, you do?
Yes. The smaller fishes I like, except sprat.
Okay.
I like dodger, robin, jackfish, skipjacks. Anything bigger than skipjacks, you could leave me out. But skipjacks is one of my favorite, which is tuna. So those are my favorite dishes.
So do you think the national dish should be breadfruit and salt fish instead of jackfish? Because when they write it up, that's what they put, jackfish.
I respect tradition. If it's jackfish, it's jackfish. Because in this whole thing, I have little respect for history.
Okay.
Somebody might have come along and saying, we want to change it to saltfish. And that's how jackfish took a look. So at my generation, they knew about the jackfish.
Okay.
But I grew up hearing about breadfruit and saltfish. And I thought that was the national dish.
Okay.
So I like to respect if it was jackfish, and I have no problem with jackfish. So
all right.
That's my view on that one.
We got to take a quick commercial pause, right? But when we come back, and we also got to mention our sponsor. When we come back, we're going to ask you 3 more. Make sure you have your Beckett knowledge prepared, because that's how we're going to know if you're properly Vincy, especially in music. We're going to be right back. Before we go, we got to remind you guys, our sponsors for Properly Vincy, our proud sponsors are Metrocint. We've got you covered. Pharmacy Plus, Supreme Care and more, and Hairoun.
Celebrating the 784. 784. 784.
Celebrate 43 years of independence with Hairoun. 43 years. Let's share 4 for 10. Our island, our culture, our people, our independence. Hairoun 4 for 10, 43 years, and Hairoun 4 for 10. That's 3 plus 1 extra when you purchase Hairoun at select.
The event we've all been waiting for. Get ready for a night of poise, elegance, sophistication, and pure talent. The Miss Plus Size Universe International brings to you its 7th annual pageant as they present some of the most beautiful women all vying for the crown on Saturday, November 5th at the Russell Auditorium, Kingston, St. Vincent at 8 p.m. Get your early bird tickets for only $50. General tickets $100. For the VIP table, only $250. Get your tickets at Diamond Girl, Kathleen Bailey Creations at E.T. Joshua Mall and the Land Store at the airport terminal. Live performances by Darren Andrews, Javid, and more. Also, an appreciation and red carpet segment. Wow! Who will take home the crown for the Miss Plus Size Universe International 2022 on Saturday, November 5th? Don't you miss it.
At Pharmacy Plus, you can get your personal care, hair care, prescription, dental, and over-the-counter, and medical supplies at affordable prices. Located on Egmont Street, opposite Home Collection. We're open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pharmacy Plus, for supreme care and more.
Quartzoptical.com. For your eyes only. Trade in your old glasses and save up to 35% off your lenses, only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Special conditions apply.
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General, and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases. So you never have to worry about getting your goods on site.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, style it up on the line. Easy wins with Easy wins.
Get the easy summer vibes with over $70,000 in cash and prizes. Just top up $10 or more. Activate a prepaid plan, switch to Flow, or bundle your home services to get your share of $70,000 in cash, data, Samsung Galaxy devices, shopping vouchers, and more.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, sign it up on the line. Easy wins with Flow.
No terms and conditions apply.
6 lotto numbers and hit the jackpot. How about Combo 7? That's a purchase of 7 lotto numbers for $42. Match any 5 of the 7 numbers and you will win the jackpot. There are also Combo 3, Combo 8, and Combo 9 lotto plays. Visit the NLA headquarters in Pauls Avenue or WhatsApp 495-6886 for more details. Lotto, you have to be in it to win it.
Properly Vincy. Celebrating the 784. 784. 784. 784.
Anazilta, my darling, like your taste buds. Since the Kentucky come to town, your whole diet just turn on. Morning, noon, tradition. Kentucky, with this Kentucky man. Kentucky, snap. Kentucky, smack. Kentucky, girl, your chicken mad. Brunch, Kentucky, lunch, Kentucky. Too much of one thing is bad. Since they bring down this fried chicken, you forget all about cooking. Home economics was your favorite habit. No more peas and rice. Kentucky, what a sacrifice. Kentucky, forget fried fish and bread. Kentucky, your mouth must be fed. Kentucky, Sunday, Kentucky, Monday, Kentucky, Tuesday again, Wednesday, Kentucky, Thursday, Kentucky, Friday and Saturday the same. On the floor, it's time to cock up. Bungalow, come let we cock up. One foot holding you secure, the other one cocking up for sure.
Vincy Vibes, the music of SVG. All genres, all Vincy.
Everybody cocking up. We cocking up. Everybody cocking up. We cocking up in the party. We cocking up in the fete. We cocking up till we weary. We cocking up like a jet. We cocking up. Everybody cocking up. We cocking up. Everybody cocking up.
Vincy Vibes, the music of SVG. All genres, all Vincy. All Vincy.
Marijuana smoking is not for me. I ain't gonna be nobody's cocaine junkie. I bring in the old time thing, right back around. This carnival is mass and rum. Is rum till the carnival done. Yes, rum till the carnival done. White rum till the carnival done. Red rum till the carnival done. Rum and Pepsi, rum and Coke. I want a rum to soothe me throat. Rum and coconut water. Rum and soca. It's rum till the carnival done. Yes, rum till the carnival done. Light rum till the carnival done. Dark rum till the carnival done.
Welcome back inside Properly, Vincy. Guys, like I told you before, we have the ABC of Calypso with us. And it is, well, I'm calling him Dr. Beckett Cyrus. Yes. There are already too many Dr. Cyruses, so... How is it? How do you feel to have reached such a legendary status to the point where you have a doctor? Like,
but it's not something. The good thing about it is not something I envisioned. You know, like when you get into Calypso, you visualize certain things. You want to win a road match. You would like to become a king, and so this is like. Never had this as a dream, and for it to happen, and it was done unanimously. I was voted in unanimously.
Okay.
So which means there was no doubters in the crowd. So it's a very good feeling.
I have to say we're all proud of you, and you're more than deserving of it because you've worked so hard, and you've accomplished so much.
The good thing about it is that I did Calypso for the love of it. I expected nothing from it. I just wanted to, and then when I saw there was a possibility that I could make a living from it, I grabbed it with both hands and give it a try. So
somebody asked, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
So when you get these things, I call them fringe benefits, something you didn't think about, or dream about, and it's a good thing.
Well, that's a huge
because
fringe benefit.
You get this especially from a prestigious university like the University of the West Indies, prestigious institution, I should say. That makes it even more special. You get it from among your peers, the Caribbean people. Yeah,
definitely.
And
I agree.
Being recommended by your home people, the Vincennes people. And
it just warms your heart.
Yes.
I know you feel like you arrived. Raymond wants to know, he said, I want to know what your relationship with the late, great Winston Soso was like, and if you ever thought about doing a song together, because most people would say that he was one of your biggest competitions.
Yeah.
So Raymond wants to know what your relationship was like.
He had to lift the bar because with that standard, him, Scotch, a Poser, those are I consider the four of us like the elite of St. Vincent music, of our generation. And so when you hear things like Panyard, you don't get out there and say, boy, I want to beat that, but it's naturally. You don't brag and want to do something about it, but it's naturally.
But
you know your competition is tighter, so you have to bring your A game.
Exactly.
And so, but Winston, I just taped an interview with Johnny P, who is everybody know he has a great love for Winston, so he calls Siso his dad. Yeah. And all good respect to him, great guy. And I was just telling. We spoke briefly after, and I tell him I really, and which is what I tell a lot of people, I really wish I knew Winston better. Winston was a very secretive person.
So you weren't really close?
We were close. We're close. Like whenever we meet, we were warm. He one of the great contributors to the Beckett Benefit Organization. He would come down every carnival at the Soca Masters and perform. And we had tremendous respect for each other.
Okay.
But he's not like a Scorcher. I really know Scorcher.
Okay. So he keeps to himself, basically.
Yeah, he was a secretive kind of person. I was telling, I told it to his girlfriend, and I told it to Johnny P this morning. I really wish I knew Winston better.
Okay. Did you guys ever think about collaborating?
No, we never. Now in hindsight, I wish.
But, I think that would have been epic.
But he's an easy guy to get along with, and we had mutual respect for each other. There was a love. I think one thing I must say about, I tell people, I brag about that all the time. There's more love among Vincent and Calypsonians than any of the other islands in the Caribbean. You have the Warp in Antigua with Short, Obstinate, and Swallow. You have Ajamo, Inspector, and Scholar. They have this little, but there's a love and respect among Vincent and Calypso artists. The few times I've worked, even with the younger generation of singer artists, they have shown me tremendous respect, and I've had that respect from Winston Soso down.
I hear you. Well, Raymond, you heard it for yourself. Let me just say, shout out some of you guys. Bernadette says she's not here. All right.
She's on a different planet.
No, she's
something?
saying hi to somebody. Somebody I know.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I would like to know also? Who would you like to collaborate with, or who would you have liked to collaborate with here in St. Vincent that you didn't get to?
Well, you know,
Or anybody now?
I have a collaboration with Scorpion.
Mm-hmm.
We did Over Gala Rush Me.
I heard it and it was so good.
Okay.
I thought it was. I thought it was.
And I
so
think
good.
I think it's not released yet.
No, I actually heard it. I think if that's what you're talking.
We did Gala Rush Me
no.
up tempo with Scorpion.
No.
Yeah.
We've heard it. We've heard it.
Okay.
Haven't we?
I know it's.
I think. What did we hear done over with him and Scorpion?
We did Over Gala Rush Me. That's the only thing we collaborated.
Right.
on.
Did you collaborate with anybody else?
I did Your Woman Butting Me with Friction and Parry them.
No, I heard a collaboration. Okay, I'm wondering if that's what I'm getting confused with.
And I did one with who's the other person, Lord? I did one with Ron Pompey years ago. It was a Ron Pompey song.
Oh, you know what? I know I got mixed up with somebody else. I think I got mixed up with somebody else on that collaboration there.
Yeah, I did something with Skinny too, but they just drop in. They did Allergy work with me also. They did the rap.
Okay.
Scotty Banta and Fafa, but not on the I think Skinny and I we did Jamaican Man. That's more like a remix.
Okay.
But
we have let me see. It is now 12:44. We're gonna do.
We're almost done.
Yeah, I'll tell you, time flies. We have coming up now, you know, but off air we were talking about some things you think that you should know to be properly Vincy.
Well,
you want to share it?
I would say one that I didn't call to you, but the
Tell us all.
When you talk about national dish, I think the one dish that 99% of Vincentians eat is boiling. Boiling is our number one dish.
Facts.
Boiling with fish.
Yes.
Okay.
But then boiling go with any, they put meat and anytime you have a cookout, is boiling.
And you also said every Vincentian should know about cricket.
Cricket, football, and calypso.
To be properly Vincy, you have to have some kind of knowledge.
Yeah.
On
So
it.
the music,
what
I
about-
think steel pan too. There's so many things.
What about rum? Strong rum.
I was going to say strong rum.
Yeah.
You pulled that out of my mouth. Strong rum is one of the number one Vincy thing.
Yeah.
I mean, sad to say, in my opinion, but it's one of the things that we are one of the best white rums in the world. So I will give it to rum. I agree with him on the rum.
All right. We have to get into now, you know, real quick. So I don't think anybody would be surprised what this one is about. All right. But real quick, remember, Properly Vincy is powered by the folks at Hairoun, Metrocint, and Pharmacy Plus, also the NLA. So if you didn't know, in 1994, let me make sure I get it right, Ella May Vasilia, the Spanish version of Teaser, earned Alston Beckett Cyrus
a Univision Award,
BMI Latin Award, and a Billboard Univision Award for the Salsa/Tropical Song of the Year. Cover versions of this song have been done in several other languages. During Trinidad's Carnival 2000, smash hit Small Pin and Do Eat and Lie Down swept the Carnival airwaves. In addition, the party tunes Beckett Creativity penned several songs related to world events, Caribbean politics, and Carnival, such as Love is the Answer, remade in 2001, featuring post 9/11 lyrics, Carnival history, earning him the Calypso King of St. Vincent and the Grenadines in 1975. If you didn't know, now you know. All right, so you have some serious history here. Tell us something that not a lot of people know about you. Tell us a few things that not a lot of people know about you that you don't mind sharing.
I'm a clean freak.
Okay.
And I wash my hands. Sometimes I find myself washing my hands and I wonder why I'm washing it. I'm trying to cut back now because
I never would have guessed.
It makes my
your hands dry.
My hands look like an old man, older than I am. Well, I'm an old man, but much older. And so that's one thing. And I work out
You
5 days a week, Monday to Friday. I'm an exercise freak too.
That's good.
Yeah. And that's about it from the top of my head.
So, gal rush me. Gal still rushing you, Beckett?
I'm a girl watcher. I watch women.
I don't know if that's a good thing right now, you know.
I'm a girl watcher.
So,
and that's how I got teased at the idea for teaser, verse 2. Sometimes I see you on the street, your eyes, and I be observing the girls who look back to make sure you're watching them.
Oh my God.
And if you sit hello to that same girl, she'll push them out.
I could relate.
Yeah. You know, these days you can't watch girls too hard. It's called stalking these days. If you watch them too long and too hard, it's called stalking.
I'm not a stalker. I just admire a beautiful woman. If I watch your face, and when I look back to see what your behind look like, your back, what your back area look like.
So you're a bottom man?
No, I'm a girl watcher.
Okay.
I admire beautiful women. I check out hairstyle and stuff too. I love beautiful hairstyle, natural hair.
You know what? There's nothing wrong with admiring. You know, having great admiration for women.
Yes, well, you have to know when to cut it off. You know, when you're in.
Definitely.
If you can't invade a person. If you see a person who appreciate you looking at them. But the way I girl watch, you'll never know. I
believe you.
I don't stand up. I keep going and I just take my look. I take my peep and I continue to go where I'm going.
And you have a strong love for Leyu, your
Leyu is
hometown.
Home. Yeah, there's a love and a brotherhood and a sisterhood thing in Leyu, and you know, it's the nicest place on earth.
I hear you.
Yeah,
I think everybody believes that about their hometown, but
true. But some people don't say it. But it's just an ambience, and you know, we meet, you know, great people ahead of me. Some of the great pan players and steel band. The UK have one of the great steel bands to come out of St. Vincent of all times. A lot of people don't know that. That's the steel band that I grew up on. That got me into loving steel band and calypso. SS Chicago.
Okay.
Back in the day, before Panorama, they used to have steel band competition. But that competition wasn't live. They would go around and tape the steel bands and then bring them back to Kingston and judge them from the tape performance. And Leyu would have won SS Chicago. The Leyu steel band would have won the competition about 7 times.
Okay.
You know, and out of Leyu came Eddie Jeffers, migrated to Trinidad. His brother William. They were pan tuners for Desperados. And
I heard you have an event coming up.
They would have thought, just now. They would have thought they would have taught Walt and Tanny Peters to play pan. Tanny learned from those guys, and then Tanny came back and was one of my instructors at a higher level of pan. So yes, and we have in an event, the Beckett Benefit Organization have an event on Independence Day. After the parade, after you finish doing your homemade, you head to the Leyu Hard Court. All roads lead to Leyu on Independence Day. From 1 to 8 p.m. we have a fair, Independence Fair, with all the different games, the dips and all that stuff. And we have DJ, a new DJ we exposing on at the occasion.
So you're not going to be performing? Or you're going to do nothing?
I'm not performing. But it's a fun. They usually have a good time. If I guess now that you mention it, if the DJ playing the right stuff and the equipment could, I would maybe hum a couple tunes for them. I wouldn't mind doing that.
Are you officially retired?
No. I am one of the guys who got retired by COVID. Now that COVID is over, I'm so happy to come out. But I respected COVID. I wasn't eager to go and sing in crowd. But now that it's all over, I'm ready to hit the road again.
I hear you. I
Yes.
think everybody was so happy when they could have finally take those masks off and go back out and
Yeah.
socialize and just breathe in some fresh air for once.
COVID. The thing about COVID, and not just the financial and the health. I had 2 uncles died in America and I couldn't go to their funeral.
Yeah.
During COVID. So there's some cruel things that COVID did to us.
Unfortunately.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
But thanks God, we're still here.
All right.
Thank God for the scientists too.
Thank you so much for coming in. You know what? I still have a little time to ask you this one. Could you share one of your favorite carnival memories with us? I know you have a lot. You normally travel, you normally tour. But I want one from here in St. Vincent when you were on top of your game. One carnival memory that you can share.
I would say coming back home and winning the crown in 75.
With which song?
Carnival History, one of my greatest songs of all times, and Mass at Victoria.
Mhm.
I won the crown with those 2 songs, and a painful memory. And my uncle Dr. Cyrus told me I'll never have a day like that in St. Louis. I almost had that day when they welcomed me back here 2 Mondays ago. I thought that was getting back close to. There was a mix-up with the communication from the CDC.
Okay.
And just come out, brand new Beckett, people coming to Aquatic Pay just to see my face. But Carnival, when I won the crown, the Calypso King supposed to sing at Victoria Park. The Carnival Tuesday. The monarch is to come back and sing at the Mardi Gras. Not the Mardi Gras, at Mardi Gras. And I didn't know. So I went to Beckway, I went to Bamborough on a picnic on Carnival Day before I come into Tongue and Lime in the afternoon. And my uncle said that there were so many people there disappointed.
Wow.
There were masses, tons of people came just to see my face. Because at 7:05 I'd recorded me and I'd taken the country by storm. Like my debut, first time I'm singing to some people. And so that memory, a painful memory, but I'll never forget. But that it came from the lack of communication. No one told me that I was supposed to sing on Carnival Tuesday.
Well, those who didn't know why that happened, now they do. The air is definitely
those
definitely
people
clear.
who was running Carnival at the time, they're not even around us. Some of them are long gone.
Thank you for coming through
Thanks. I enjoyed
Properly
this.
Vincy.
Thanks for having me.
It was my pleasure, though. It was
Yes,
my
yes,
pleasure.
yes.
I wish you all the best.
Right.
I wish you good health and strength to continue to do all the things that you're doing and that you enjoy. And hopefully, I will.
You're coming to the fair on Thursday. Hopefully,
I will try.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie.
All St. Vincent and the
try.
Grenadines come to Layu on Thursday, 1 to 8 p.m. for the fair. And we have, I'm trying to remember, DJ Spider.
Okay.
A new introducing DJ Spider. He plays now at the netball games and he's been getting a good name, and we decided to bring him into this big arena. And he spelled his name Spydah, Spider.
Okay.
Alright, Layu,
Well,
and
big up
Surround
DJ
Baga,
Spider.
Bokomen, all roads, Chateau, come up to Layu. Big fair,
Down the road again.
Independence Day.
All right, guys. So we properly Vincy today, and it was very insightful.
I want to say a very special thank you to you, staff and management of Boom,
You're so welcome. You're so welcome.
and IKTV
Anytime.
for having me here today. I enjoy this very
Anytime.
much. And I did it all because of you.
Oh, thank you. And let's say thank you to our sponsors, the folks at Hairoun, Hold Your Own, Metrocint General. We've got you covered, Pharmacy Plus, Supreme Care, and more. And the folks at the NLA. Guys, don't forget to go out and get your lotto tickets to play for your 3D Super 6. Try the combo plays. All right. It gives you more chances to win. And don't forget to download the Lotto app. All right. And that's something else. That's something else. You're not properly Vincy if you haven't played Lotto or you don't play Lotto.
And if you didn't drink Hairoun.
Yeah, definitely.
If you don't drink Hairoun, you're not
properly
everything
Vincy,
you're not
for real.
properly Vincy.
Definitely. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And congrats to our winner. Who won a 6-pack of Hairoun today inside Properly Vincy. Normally, we have company. We have either Galaxy or Excel. But it is what it is. I think Dr. Beckett more than filled the gap. Guys, coming up, we have District 106 coming your way. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch that dial.
Thanks, guys.